Hey everybody, welcome back to the Meal Prep Artist channel. I am Danielle. I'm gonna make an amazing wrap. You can eat this for lunch, dinner, maybe even breakfast. So get your handy dandy tool out where you make we're cooking egg whites. I've got a little bit of butter in a pan that I have nice and melted. And I use 2 eggs for this. Oh, the yolk slipped through a little bit on that one. That's okay. Not a big deal. It's not really a big deal. But anyway, try not to let the yolk slip through, especially if you don't want any yolk at all. So we don't really care if we eat yolk or not, but I'm just trying to show you without the yolk. But my little gadget let a little bit of yolk get through. Okay, I'm gonna make sure there's no air bubbles in here. Turn it down on the heat a little and just make sure that my egg does not burn. Okay, and it's looking good. And you want your egg to be able to like move around, so there should be enough butter in there for your egg to kind of move around a little. That's what we want to see it doing. Okay, so egg gets hot enough. I'm turning it down. I'm going to take an ounce of mozzarella cheese, sprinkle it on top. I've already had this measured out. If you want any spices, go ahead and add some. I like salt a little bit and just a little bit of some pepper. And if you like something else, a slap yo mama is always a good choice. Gives a little spice. The other one you can use is the seasoning salt. Always an excellent choice as well. So now we just kind of got to wait for this to anyway, we kind of have to wait for this egg and the cheese just to kind of melt into each other, and then we will put it on the plate. So you want to make sure your cheese is spread out enough to the edges. I've only made one other of these, and what I've learned from it is make sure your cheese is on the edge, because when you wrap this up around your bratwurst or your sausage link, or I have a pork sausage that we had made for us. We ordered them. Then I'm going to put it in here, and after I put it on the plate, and I'm going to wrap it, and the cheese cools and it holds it in place. So you want the cheese to make sure it is on the edges pretty good, not falling over the side of the egg or anything like that. So it's just about done and melted, and my egg is nice and moving around. That's awesome. We want to see that happen. So this is looking delicious. I want to show you what it looks like. So almost there. And we don't want to burn the egg, so I have it on medium low heat. So I'm about at my stove maybe a 3 or a 2.5. So medium low is where you want to go. Otherwise, you're going to start frying the edges of your egg, and you don't want it fried. So, okay, I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm just going to simply let it slide out onto my plate. Okay. Grab my sausage link here, and I'm going to put this, I'm going to bring this over here so you can see, and we're going to put this right in the center. And I am used to touching hot things, so yes, I get burnt, but I just roll it up, leave it sit right there, just like that. Keep it right there and let it cool. Move it away from the stove or wherever so it can just sit. And the cheese down here is going to be your sealing part. It will seal this together as it cools. And so in the end of it, you basically kind of have, if you can see, kind of like a little egg wrapped sausage or bratwurst.